trying to put pressure on the McLaren. McLaren goes wide! This is going to be the opening that McCann needs. McCann taking the lead of the race. A great start for Jan, and I think a bad start for Webby means that Jan is going to be up to P2 already by turn 1. There's two very fast McLarens who are slipstreaming all the way up the straight. Webby closing the door, but he's got two McLarens on the inside. Are the teammates going to get through this next corner okay? Catching rapidly up to the back of the Ferrari, pull it to the inside. He's gonna have the overlap. Oh, a little dab the brakes there for Riviera. Didn't want to turn in and make contact with the McLaren. Not the inside, but then it's the outside for turn 2. Still side by side, a little bit of bumps. But gets the better exit, but then brakes a little too early. A little bit of a bump there from Boulder. He shuts the door.
Oh, he's sending it again. Wow!
Wow. Deschanel crosses the line and wins on Zolder. That is 7 of 8 races.
trying to put pressure on the McLaren. McLaren goes wide! This is going to be the opening that McCann needs. McCann taking the lead of the race. A great start for Jan, and I think a fast start for Webby means that Jan is going to be up to P2 already by turn 1.
There's two very fast McLarens who are slipstreaming all the way up the straight. Webby closing the door, but he's got two McLarens on the inside.
Are the teammates going to get through this next corner okay? Sinead catching rapidly up to the back of the Ferrari. Pulls to the inside. He's going to have the overlap. Oh, a little dab the brakes there for Riviera. Didn't want to turn in and make contact with the McLaren. Got the inside, but then it's the outside for turn 2. Still side by side, a little bit of bumps. But gets the better exit, but then brakes a little too early. A little bit of a bump there from Boulder. Shuts the door. Oh, he's in again. Wow! Wow. Sinead crosses the line and wins on Zolder.
And it's going to be green light racing here at Monza. Here goes Noah. He's going to try and go wheel to wheel with the leader, Vic. Once again, back on the top step. We did say take it easy. Oh my goodness. Sinead's going to go for it here into 14, 15. Side by side. Is it going to be Mercedes or is it going to be a BMW?
Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. Today we are here for round 4 of the season here at Watkins Glen, and as you can hear in the background there, we have just got the green light for going out for qualifying, so we bring that to you in just a moment. First of all, we are obviously going to take a look at our good old S16 Sports. Make sure you're checking that out. Hello Maxim, how are you doing? Glad to see you in stream, and yeah, if you're in the need for some sim racing gear, don't forget to check that out. I'll give you a 5% discount if you use code PhoenixSimSport. That is really, really cool. And as always, I absolutely love my that gear, my Asatec gear. Let's turn that off because Mr. Ryan Ward is joining us today in the comm box. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, I'm very good. How are you, bro?
Yeah, doing very well. Looking forward to Watkins Glen here. It always brings some great racing and a little bit extra spice today with a 30% chance of rain. And the guys are having to deal with that in qualifying right now. So, going to be some tricky conditions out there, but, you know, that just means that whoever is able to adapt first is going to come out on top here today. But yeah, Maxim, not a lot of people so far. Yep, 20 people, so we are down a little bit from last week where we had 34 people at Spa, which was absolutely wonderful. Had a couple of red flags in that scenario, so the drivers not quite getting as much racing as I'm sure they would have liked. but hopefully today we get the full hour of racing, and we're going to bring that awesome action right to you here. But first of all, let's take a look. Mr. Rene Pranzo crossing the line first, starting his qualifying lap. Rene Pranzo coming back as well. A little bit of an absence at the start of the season, missing the first 2 rounds. But he's back on track with this, which is wonderful to see. That is a beautiful car, isn't it, Ryan? Look at that. What a livery. And into the inner loop we go, carrying as much speed as we can.
Accidentally pulled my cable out of my headset.
No. Yeah, that's not really optimal, by the way. Just a quick commentator tip. Generally, it's a good idea to keep your headset plugged in, just so you know. He's new to this, everyone, guys, so, you know, let's give him a little bit of leeway on that one, because we never have technical issues, do we here, everyone? Isn't that right?
No. I mean, Mav did say that he was doing it by himself and he wanted a friend. It's
Yes.
actually how the conversation went.
That's exactly it, yeah. Because, you know, I don't have any, so, you know, it's hard old life, you know.
We're friends, man.
Are we? Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Anyway, Rene Pranzo going around to finish this lap. And get a time on the board for us to judge. Yeah. So he paid for that piece of track, and he is using absolutely every piece of it. So Maxim, yep. In order for the quali ban to be removed, you need to actually compete in a race for it to count. So, yep, it will apply at the very next race you take part of. And there we go, Mr. Pranzo on P1 right now, 149.775. And let's see, is there anyone else who could potentially be up there to challenge? So, notably, we're missing quite a few of the championship contenders here at Watkins Glen. So, Graysick's not here, as Reisenhauer then slaps it into P1 with 149.557. So, good time there for Marvin.
Yeah, there's no Val Thunder either as well.
Yeah, so quite a few of our championship protagonists. Is it protagonists or antagonists? Antagonists are the bad guys, right? So we want to call them protagonists, because then they're all good guys. Yeah, yeah. Not very many of them here today. Philip Ferlinski back on track though. Good to see you back. Starting off with a 49.887. I suspect that will come down.
I'm right in saying you get 25 points for a win in ACC.
ACC's 50 for a win.
Is it? So
yes.
if Reisenhauer wins, it'll be 25 points in front of Val Thunder.
That is very interesting indeed. So, yeah. This could be very good for Reisenhauer's championship. A little bit of a struggle towards the start of the season, if I am not mistaken. It would be a good way to recover, because Marvin has just been working his way towards the top of the table. So
he had a good run in Austria, didn't he? He started last and ended up fourth. He had like a really good start lap, like 16 positions on like the first 2 laps. It was an amazing.
That's right. It was an absolutely incredible recovery drive, recovering from quali ban, I think it was at the time, and to make it all the way up to P4, as you say, was absolutely brilliant. Some really good damage mitigation there. But here, he's got a good chance to have a really good starting position. But there you go, Philip Ferlinski smashing in a 49.497 right now to go pole. And I suspect that time will be hard to knock off the board. Whoa, Mr. Pranzo, looking like getting very close to, I think that was F. Lau, car number 62, having issues on his quali lap. Let's take a look at someone else who is improving. Nick Neville improving by 0.3. There's a good chance for Nick to get some points here today. Points go all the way down to P20. As I'm sure everyone here knows. Ooh, a little bit of a touch of the wall there by Nick. That Porsche looking like a little bit of a handful here. Is that Ryan? If so, he's very quiet. Apologies. Let me fix that for y'all. He's up to 200% for me already. Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah. So, I'm going to have to... Sorry, bear with me. I'm going to have to turn down the audio a little. Boop. There we go. There we go. And then we will boost that up. Lovely.
Just some more technical issues.
Is that a little bit better now, everyone?
We'll have to find out.
My desktop audio is apparently very quiet. Okay, let me just boost it all then. How about let me know how that sounds now. Obviously, it's on helicam right now, so let's go chase cam. There you go. Should be able to hear that an awful lot better now. Wonderful. Let's go on board with Marcel Johnson. Hopefully that'll... Camera, please. Let me select stuff. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, Samuel, let me know how that goes. Give it a minute or two till you hear what different cameras sound like. Yeah, the bean machine is back. So the legendary bean machine. Did you see that livery there a moment ago, Ryan? How cool is that?
Yeah, that's a livery, that one, isn't it?
That is a livery.
I thought when you joined him you were going to make a joke about beans or something, and you didn't. That was like a perfect bad joke opportunity.
Yeah, to be honest, I think everyone might be a little bit tired of, of those. But no, it's good to see him back on track again.
I mean, there's a lot of qualifying bands, so it's going to be interesting to see people like Linus and stuff like that move up the field.
Yeah, true. Their recovery through the field is going to be interesting to watch because, yep, they're going to be fighting to try and finish as high as they can. And the fact that a lot of different people of different skill levels all have quali bands means that they're all going to be going through the field at different rates as well. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. We're going to have to keep an eye on it. But that just means lots of racing action for us to see. Which we look forward to, and we're on board with Mr. Crossland right now. Levi Jennings looks like he is improving enough to take pole right now. He is lining up purple. Let's go on board with Levi then, and see.
Just missed out.
Yeah, just missed out. Only P2. A very different livery here today for Mr. Jennings. Was running a very freedom. Let's go on that cap. Very freedom livery before, but going for a lovely black and gold livery on that number 55. But,
I'm not sure about the gold wheels.
I like those gold wheels. I think they're looking good.
It's going to be an interesting start to the race if it's raining as well.
It is.
Especially it's going to spice things up. This is already a difficult circuit.
For sure.
So it's tight, it's twisty.
I think we're going to see some issues potentially up that hill that can always generate some big crashes. Because while it is a flat out section, trying to go side by side through there is just deadly. And then this section here, the inner loop, always generates some crazy racing as well. So yeah, I think we're in for quite a treat here today. Yes, I did, Maxim, but yes, whenever for a quali band to be counted as served, you have to compete in the following race, so it will carry on forward to the next event.
Costland's really taking it to the edge of the curbs here.
He is.
He is improving by half a second.
That is good improvement there for Mr. Crossland, and that would bring him up to
Would be up to P7 if he can hold on to that much of an advantage. Right
Missed the
now,
apex.
Lorenzetti is 3/10 ahead of him. So, yeah, a little bit of the advantage lost there for Crossland. But he's still got a 0.4 advantage. Coming around the final corner, he's back up to 0.5, 9.4. I think this is going to be P7 then for Crossland. Boom, across the line it is. So, Jonathan Crossland, car number 76, getting him up. Himself up into P7. That'll be some good points for Crossland. Sure, he'll be happy with that. Let's see. Are conditions getting wetter out there? Because we're not really seeing too many improvements in lap times. Let's go on board now with our very own Philip Ferlinski. See how he gets on.
He's not improving, but he's not far away. So any little bit he can find.
Yeah, true. So I don't think the track is getting worse, but it's certainly not getting better anyway.
Little mistake there. Brake a little bit too low, missed the apex.
Did.
It's a very purple car.
It is very purple indeed. Very nice
I like
livery.
Yeah, very nice.
And Sinead, one of the very few drivers that has ever achieved the Triple Crown, was the first to achieve it actually. And one of only 2 drivers to have achieved the Triple Crown. That is being able to win a championship in 3 different disciplines. We have quite a few drivers that have won 3 championships within the same discipline, but to be able to do it across Formula 1, GT3 and Rally is quite the achievement. And that's what you'll see on his car. You'll see those 3 crowns, and that is what that is to represent.
Completely different disciplines as well. Formula 1,
For sure,
GT3.
yeah. You could understand if it was something like Formula 1, Formula 4, you know, and Formula Rookie. But yeah, for them all to be so different disciplines, you know, it's very impressive. 5 minutes to go in this session. And Mr. Crossland is improving quite a lot again, so another half a second. It's not really going to get him a position because he's about 1.1 seconds off of Jan Ivanov right now, his circuit breaker teammate. And Sinead is rapidly catching him as well, so he may very well get blue flagged at some point here. It doesn't mean he has to dive out of the way, but to have the guy on pole rapidly catching you, it's very difficult to be able to concentrate on your lap. Mr. Shinzo says, I wonder who's the second Triple Crown owner. Yeah, I wonder who that is, Mr. Shinzo. Could it possibly be you, I wonder?
Something tells me it's a little Frenchman.
Something does tell me it is the little Frenchman, who also now is top of the championship table, or, well, our champions wall, rather, because he's got 5 championships in total, the highest ever achieved so far.
And that's why he's the greatest of all time.
That is exactly right.
Until Bradley turns up.
Until Bradley turns up.
Test, test. Okay. Test, test. Right, that's that back. Hopefully, everyone on stream, you should be able to hear me now. I hope. Let's do that. And then let's go that one. So you should at least be able to hear myself and Ryan. If everyone could please.
Benji's saying we got it back. So
Yep. Great. Then we just need game audio. Apologies. Please do bear with us there. There you go. We should have game audio back now. Apologies everyone for that. Not quite sure what happened there. I mean, again, it wouldn't be a Phoenix stream without some technical issues. That's always the way. Razer mentioned. Yeah, I know, right? The Phoenix Sport would like to announce Razer sponsorship. I wish, that would be great. Math and tech do not mix well. Do you know what? For being an electrical engineer, no, me and technology really do not mix well.
Wait, you're an electrical engineer?
Yes. How did you not know that?
I don't know how I didn't know that. We've been teammates for 2 seasons.
I
don't know how.
I know, yeah, exactly. Yep, electrical engineer, and yet myself and technology really do not work well together.
Why?
Maybe that is why. Yep, exactly.
Actually,
Anyway,
why, because I had really bad car issues when I was working in the car garage, so
this
just comes with the job.
That's what it is. Yeah, exactly. So glad we've worked all that out. So anyway, thank you very much for joining us back again. So Verlinski, looking like he is going to take pole here today. Only by a couple of hundredths of a second. Well, 23 milliseconds actually. So very tight up at the top. Then Levi and then Marvin. Both of them are not going to get a lap in because we've got 4 seconds left qualifying. Sinead going to get another lap? I don't think so. Yep, he is done. Jennings is done. Reisenhauer done. Franzo done. Stanley Wilson might be able to get another lap in here, but isn't improving right now. And we have got Linus, Brandon Fuller, Scarlett Rihanna, Jan Hessman, Alex Pacetto, and Joel Carnling, all having not set a legal lap time. Mr. Scoot just joining in the background there as well. Glad to see you joining in, Mr. Scoot. Eastern Europe properly represented by Philippe. Yep, exactly. You are correct, good sir. Flying flag up there at the very top. And, Stanley is going to come across the line and is not going to improve, I don't think. Nope. So it is going to be P5 then for Stanley. So we have got an interesting lineup here today. So our 3-time champion, Filip Ferlinski, starting in P1. Levi Jennings going to be starting P2. Martin Reisenhauer P3 then. So we have got that is going to be a spicy old podium. And our usual protagonists not here as well. So they're going to be missing out on some big chunks of points. Now there is a drop round, but if I'm not mistaken, Valthunder could have done with using that drop round for other things as well, because he did have some issues early in the season too. Nordschleife comes to mind. He just seems to have such bad luck at the Nordschleife, and yeah.
Yeah, you got P5 in the Green Hell.
There you go, and
but he's won the other 2 races. So
yep. Well, that's not too bad. It's a little bit lower than Valthunder would like to be in a championship challenge.
Very close, so the top 3 separated by less than a tenth of a second.
Look at that. That is going to be spicy, isn't it? It's going to be interesting to see how the race goes here, because to have those 3 drivers that close together, I think we're in for a lovely one. But we will be right back here. We are going to go on a quick ad break, and then we will take a look at the grid. There we go. Ad has started. And if you are subscribed, you'll still be able to hear us. This is, now, Ryan, is the super secret area where all of our subscribers get to be. Hello, everyone. They get the Mav ASMR experience.
Don't have to listen to ads. It's life.
Yep, exactly. You don't have to hear about King Shot, the game with no ads. But then this is the point where, you know, I go Phoenix Sim Sports, sponsored by King Shot.
Yeah.
King Shot, I think, is
Training.
it's got to be the new Raid Shadow Legends, because that was the whole thing for a while, where everyone was like, "Oh, I'm getting abused by Raid Shadow Legends." Anyway, 8 seconds, and then everyone will be back. And then
We got rain.
yeah, so that's going to be interesting. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. And we are about to move on over to the screen. And you can see, as you say, Ryan, we've got rain to start this race off. And that is going to be interesting, isn't it?
Looks like that 30% chance is 100%.
Yeah, true. Because it most certainly has happened. But anyway, let's take a look at our grid walk then. So let's bring that up for you, and we will go down through the field. There we go, and let's kick that off. So, as we say, Philip Ferlinski starting on pole here today. He is in the prime position for being able to take another one of those incredible number of wins he has taken here at Phoenix Sim Sport. Great to see him back on track. Levi Jennings on P2 for now. That's a good starting position for today. I think one of his best so far, at least matching the so far. Hopefully he can convert that into a good podium here today. Marvin Reisenhauer in P3. He is going to be looking to challenge a little bit further forward as well, but alongside him is Rene Branzo. Good starting position for Rene. Again, hopefully can get a little bit of that good luck today and have a nice smooth run here at Watkins Glen. Stanley Wilson in P5, and is he going to be able to bring it to the guys in front? Probably within fighting range of Rene Branzo and this man, Jan Ivanov. He'll be looking to take some solid points here today as well. The lead of those circuit breaker boys in that Mercedes. Alexander Medvedev then in P7, who will be starting alongside Matteo Lorenzetti on row 4 of the grid. They're going to be probably in their own little battle along with Jonathan Cross and Marcel Jonathan, who are on row 5. So that group of 4 cars are going to be fighting probably for that P7. Everyone in front looks like a little bit too big of a gap there from that point forward. But probably some spicy racing in and around there. And then we're going to have the good old bean machine. Nick Neville in the 888 car. There we go. Again, always glad to see Nick Neville on track. And he is in P11 at the moment alongside Philip Viverka in the Sky livery. And those two guys are going to be looking to hopefully move into the top 10 if they can. That's going to be tricky though, because the guys in front have that little bit extra pace on them. Felix Lau wanting to get into that battle too. And then we have got the last of the qualifiers, Sandy Whitman in P14, who is taking a pit lane start here. So will not be taking part in the usual rolling start. And that usually means you get out of all the chaos. Then we've got Linus Spokowskis. I usually can do that, okay. Sorry, Linus. Number 57 in P15. Brandon Fuller in P16. And that would be some good points for Brandon as well, if he can hold on to that. Scarlett Rihanna in P17 in the 333 car, alongside Jan Hessman
in P18. How can Jan do today? We saw him do really well at Nordschleife and then dropped off at the next round. So it's going to be interesting to see what kind of pace Jan can have today. So keep an eye on that Porsche. And then we have got Alex Pissarro and Joel Carnling on row 10 of the grid. Joel has got some really good results this season, just genuinely by keeping everything mistake-free. So can he progress well through the field here today? Only time will tell. Mr. Scoot is going to bring up the rear in car 69. And he's going to be trying to recover through the field as well. So we've got quite a few interesting stories that are going to be told here today. There's only one way to be able to experience all those stories, and that is by watching yours truly right here. Are you ready for this, Ryan?
Absolutely, I'm excited. Raining, tight track. What can possibly go wrong?
Absolutely nothing. It's going to be absolutely awesome, isn't it? Sandy letting us know that starting from the pits involuntarily, so actually it wasn't an attempt to get out of the way of traffic. Had to change some video settings, so some graphical issues there for Whitman, but hopefully that means that Whitman can get back on track, no problem, and get involved in this race. Maxim saying something about Scoot. We'll see that in a moment because we've got a race start, and Levi having a good run down into turn 1, but Ferlinski is going to lead out of turn 1. Jennings going to have to settle for P2 right now, and Reisenhower 3. So everyone kind of holding on to position right now. This is looking very nice. Oh, very ordered. All coming through the first few corners of this race. Levi Jennings, though, getting very close to the rear of that Lambo. Flick the car into the inner loop. And Lambo with a little bit of distance ahead now. Let's take a look a bit further down the grid. The Felix Lau getting a little bit sideways. And Nick Neville then having to take avoiding action. But might be able to take position. And that would get him up into that P10 position, but not quite able to do so just yet. Let's put it back onto autocam then. Let's see what happened then with the 888. So coming down into the inner loop, was going to try and make it too wide, but a little bit of contact with one of the circuit breakers. And Felix Lau getting very hairy over one of those curbs and just bounces a little bit wide. So, yeah, very relaxing start. Quite the contrast to the last week, wasn't it, Ryan?
Yeah, I was about to say that. It's been a really smooth start.
Absolutely great to see it. So, hopefully we're in for some great racing. Look at that. The biggest gap right now in the field is Sandy Whitman, who did start from the pits. And then you've got Matteo Lorenzetti, who is a little bit of a cork in the bottle there. Everyone else is within that orange window, which stretches out to 1.5 seconds. You don't usually see that in these races, so this is absolutely incredible action. So, yeah, hopefully we're in for some good racing. And especially with it being wet as well, that can tend to split up quite a few drivers as well, because not very many people practice wet weather running, and it can catch an awful lot of people out. Samuel TV says, no incidents, probably because a Frenchman ain't racing. Didn't we have a Frenchman there somewhere? No, we didn't! That's maybe what it is. Maybe the problem is whenever you have Frenchmen on the grid.
Just like
Scoot and Rihanna having an issue. So Scarlett recovering to track there. Down to P20 now, along with Mr. Scoot. Let's see what happened there. So Joel up in the slipstream of the BMW. BMW in the slipstream of Scoot ahead. Oh, it's a send on the inside at the inner loop up over the curb. And I think that, unfortunately, is
Mr. Scoot being a completely, completely innocent passenger in all of that, unfortunately.
Yeah, it looked like it was a, what's the saying, a dollar late?
A day late and a dollar short.
Day late, dollar short, that's it.
Yeah, yep. Or a day short and a dollar late.
Yeah, both late.
Yeah, I mean,
You
that
lose
is the
every week.
longest straight on the circuit. Well, the longest flat-out section on the circuit. So it is very tempting to go for a send into the inner loop, but there's almost never a way through. You've got to really have the car fully alongside, enough so that the other person knows to back out. Otherwise, yeah, it's just going to be a bit crazy. Nick Neville dropping down a little bit here. Let's take a look at the replay, see what happens. Coming down into turn 1 is going to be a tip of tire on the grass. No, it's just... Oh, it's curb! Yeah! Oh, that's going to be heavy damage for the Porsche, I think. That was quite a big hit into the wall, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's going to have some damage from that.
He is. That's going to hurt an awful lot. Look at this battle up at the front. So, Philip Ferlinski. Here. Ooh. Oh, is that? How are we? Oh no, we're on Alex Pacetto right now. I thought we were on Rene Pranzo there and we could see John Hessman. I thought John Hessman had gained like 12,000 positions in that one. Not quite. Yeah, battle is all the way over here. It's going to be hard to keep track of things. Jan Ivanov under pressure from Stanley Wilson in P6. Many positions of those guys gained. So really, Rene and Reisenhauer have swapped positions, and Ivanov and Stanley have swapped positions. Other than those two, everyone within the top 9 really have held position, or at most moved one position. That is really, really interesting. There's no one really making huge moves through the field, and only a few really that have dropped down a bit. Scarlett Rihanna probably at the moment the one that's lost out the most. Let's see. Nope. Actually, the biggest is Nick Neville, who's down 8 positions, but getting rid of his mandatory pit stop now. I'd put mandatory pit stop on. Actually, that would be a very good idea. So.
It's all still very close. We're only 1.5 seconds away between P1 and P2, and then 1.4 and then 1.4 again. So it's very tight. And then Ivanov is only 1 second behind. It's very close, that top 7.
It is. It is really quite surprising. I would have assumed that Ferlinski, Jennings, and Weisenhower would have run away, considering how quick they were in qualifying. Obviously, qualifying pace isn't race pace, but to be able to stick together in a pack this close is really, really impressive from everyone involved. And for now, we've got a train of cars from P1 down to P7, and the biggest gap in there is about 2 seconds. They're all within touching distance of each other and all within racing distance. And then we've got Mr. Crossan trying to have a go at Matteo Lorenzetti, who is the cork in the bottle from P8 down to 13. So 2 or 3 really big trains of cars. Just exactly what we like to see, isn't it?
Yeah, brilliant. Perfect. It's what we want. No one likes being the cork in the bottle, but sometimes it's just the way it plays out.
True, yeah. And I think it can depend on the driver sometimes. Some drivers are better at defending, and some are better at being the attacking driver. I think I personally prefer to be the attacking driver. Not that it happens very often, but definitely I think I prefer following someone.
What do you mean? You won the MX-5 the other day.
Oh yeah, true. And boy, did I have to defend for my life then. It would be the day we didn't stream, isn't that right? As always.
Yeah. Which, as always, if it wasn't on stream, if
Yep.
it wasn't on stream, it didn't happen.
Yep.
There's no proof.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. It's not like I have a whole replay of the whole thing, you know, that will be being saved and printed out frame by frame for me to put on my wall. All 15 billion frames. Anyway.
That's what I did with my Bahrain victory.
Printed out frame by frame. As you would,
Yeah.
you know, of course. That's what I
course.
would expect. Maybe that's what we've got to do with the Phoenix shop, you know. Printing service. Print your
just have,
replay
like-
frame by frame.
Yeah, highlights of your career.
Highlights
just on
of your
wall.
career frame by frame.
So there's a bit of a gap out front now. I think
Yeah.
just under 2 seconds. It keeps fluctuating. Weissenhauer's lost a little bit of time on his lap, about 0.5 per second on his lap, so he's starting to maybe struggle a little bit.
Yeah, that's interesting. Again, I would have expected Marvin probably to hold on to the top 3 better, but yeah, it's looking like actually Rene has the better race pace right now. In fact, Rene Pranzo, fastest lap of the race so far, a 1:49.330. I suspect that Ferlinski is just managing the pace right now. You know, just making sure not to make mistakes. You know, taking it nice and easy. He's not under too much pressure, just managing that gap. It's still very close, so that would be enough to make me nervous for sure. But I think that's what he's doing right now. It doesn't look like he's changing pace much. 1:49.5 last lap on his best lap, 4:9.3. So really good consistent pace from Ferlinski. And it looks like Jennings is just not quite able to hold on to that consistent pace right now. So, yeah, that gap I think is going to fluctuate a little bit up and down, but mainly up is the way it is looking for the moment.
Crossland's just lost 2 positions to Linus and Lau.
Did. So, let's take a look at what did happen here. That is his teammate in the background. And into the inner loop we go. We caught a bit of grass. Yeah, that's what it was. So turned in a little bit too early. Launched it up over the grass, and he did well to keep it out of the wall there at least. One of the big issues with that inner loop is if you make a mistake, you are hitting the wall at hundreds of kilometers per hour. It is a big hit anytime you do hit that wall. So yeah, you got to be really careful around there, but at the same time you really got to launch the car through it. It's such a tricky part of the track, but that means it generates great racing.
Yeah, we've lost Lau as well. He was in his battle, now he's all the way down to P20.
That was a very good point. Yep. Yeah, we've got a replay there as well, so let's take a look at what happened. That was interesting. Was that just, couldn't quite see what happened there. Ooh. And, that resulted in a secondary spin as well. So, yeah, unfortunately, Flau returning to the pits for repairs. John Hessman trying to make his way through the field, and his P11 has got past Mr. Crossland, and next target now, Alex Picetto. So these guys trying to cut their way through the field. Yeah, Maxim, no problem. Yeah, get on that phone and play the stream on there.
Difficult couple of laps of Crossland since that mistake. He's lost about 5 positions. Obviously, Lau having that mistake has allowed them to get a position back, but it's a couple of difficult laps.
Yeah, it looks like maybe he's struggling for a little bit of pace there. Yeah, down in the 55s now, so a little bit off the pace we would expect from him. Do you think he's just a little bit out of that flow, that rhythm for now?
Yeah, I think so. You know what it's like when you're fighting so close in the wet on a difficult track. You make a mistake, it's very easy to make another one immediately afterwards, and then the time just starts draining away from you. So
That's the
let's hope
problem,
he can
isn't it?
so he can find the flow again and pull himself back together.
Hopefully so. Talking about float, Mr. Scoot nearly flowing into the back of Marcel Jonathan. He got very close to the back of the fellow McLaren. Oh, very wide indeed. That's going to be a speed token. But Marcel Jonathan also going very wide. Nick Melville getting out of the way. Mr. Scoot might have a go into turn 1. Is he going to have a go? He's going to try it.
He's definitely going to send it.
That's going to be a... No, camera! Oh, freaking camera always... Auto cam! Always changes in the middle of a battle, but he's got it done. So Scoot down the inside at turn 1. In fact, you know what? Let's go back and have a look at that from Helicam, because we got to see that. So, yeah, Marcel Jonathan getting a little bit wide there in the final corner, and Mr. Scoot just goes, hello, I'll have the run. Down into turn 1, gets well alongside, laying the brakes. Oh, beautiful move.
Yeah, he didn't really defend it. I think it's because he made that mistake in the last corner, and he kind of knew that there was no chance of.
Yeah,
So,
I think you're right. He's just kind of playing the long game, Marcel, isn't he? You know, he knew that Scoot was probably going to get through at some point, so why not just not let him through, but don't make it too hard and then try and follow Scoot. I think Marcel Jonathan's battles are probably, you know, with Viverka ahead, so hopefully Mr. Scoot can pull him along and we can get another battle for P14.
just waiting for the gaps to come back up top. Still only fluctuating from half a second to 3/4 of a second between Pranzo and Jennings. So it's only 2.4 out in front as well for Filinsky. So it's still quite close.
It is. So Levi is doing a good job to keep Philippe nice and honest here. But he is under pressure from Rene Pranzo as well, which I didn't expect. I didn't think Rene would be able to hold on to the race pace here. You know, not that I think less of Pranzo, but just from qualifying results, previous results, we know he's a good driver, but just doesn't quite have the leader pace. But he's doing really well here today. So car 420 could be in for an absolutely mega result. And the other surprise, I think, is Reisenhauer there as well, having dropped even further off that, 5.6 seconds. And potentially even going to be coming under pressure from Jan Ivanov in P5 as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking at the standings here. Levi got third place in the first race and then third position 34 in the last race. So like the first race was good, last race wasn't great, didn't finish in the second race, whereas obviously this is Pranzo's second race because he got P8 in round 3. So
this would be a very good result for Rene Pranzo if he can lock this in today. Alex Pacetto doing a great job. We're on board with him right now. He's under a bit of pressure from Jan Hessman, but up to P10, and having a great old race here today because he's up 9 positions. Started P19 here today, serving that qualifying ban and limiting the damage that has done. Up 9 positions. Jan Hessman up 7. So both of them doing very well indeed.
I think Linus is the lead car from the people that didn't qualify, isn't he?
Yes, indeed. You're right. He is indeed. He is up 6 positions. And then Lorenzetti ahead is one of those drivers that has just held qualifying position. So Linus could very well then start to gain some positions from that kind of group, because he's only 0.5 off of Lorenzetti right now.
He then does have a big gap of 11 seconds up to Mediv, so that'll take a lot of work to make that up.
It is, for sure, isn't it? And it could very well all come down to tactical choices as well. Is this rain going to stay here the whole time? Ooh, Linus and Lorenzetti having a bit of a come together, so that is going to give a bit of time now to Pacetto, who is going to have potentially a bit of a go here, and Jan Hessman wants to get involved as well. He's Jan launching it down the inside. Whew. Would have been a bit spicy. Yeah, that could have ended badly, but
I think Linus was alongside, so I looked like it was just a bit of difficult overtake round the outside into the inner loop, but didn't work for him. He's got to make all that time back up.
Yes, indeed. So he's got a bit of work to do. And he's got to defend from Alex behind now as well, so a little bit extra pressure added. Meanwhile, Matteo Lorenzetti continues to be that cork of the bottle, doing exactly what he needs to do to defend the position. But he's got a lot more drivers now coming up behind him. So this is about to get spicy, this battle for P8. But Alex might lose out to Hessman. No, he's covered it off. Is Hessman going to go for a launch in turn 1? Not quite. Get the car down into that dip. There's a really interesting dip. Nice camber to turn 1 that helps pull the car around and you can get the tyres in there. And you can use it to your advantage. Reisenhauer and Ivanov now looking like they are going to do battle. Sandy back in the pits again. So I wonder, is Sandy going to be able to let us know what is happening there? Hopefully nothing too bad.
It'll probably be the mandatory pit stop, won't it? You would have
Could
thought.
be. It's a little early for it, but you're right. It could very well be, especially if that is the intention is just to get out of traffic. Passetto, something's happened here.
Yeah, they both lost their position to Crossland.
Let's see what happened. They did have it coming together, so I'm assuming it's Jan is going to touch Alex somewhere. Yeah, it's down the inside. Oh, no. I think Jan might have had the nose in there enough, but at the same time, that was such a late move. That is going to be very tricky to pull off, even if you are amazing. But Rene Pranzo has made a move. We've got to go back a couple of seconds here. Rene Pranzo has absolutely had Levi Jennings. Levi with a little bit of a mistake coming out of the penultimate corner. That is going to give Rene a little bit of a run. And look at this! Rene around down the inside. He's going to have it done before the end of the straight. My goodness. What a move then by Rene Pranzo, who moves up into P2 in this race. And now the question is Rene now fast enough to start closing down that gap to Verlinski? Is the pressure going to build? Can Verlinski respond? I would assume Verlinski can. But by how much is going to be the ultimate question. Oh, this is just heating up, isn't it, Ryan?
It absolutely is. You've got Reisenhauer and Ivanov now going to do battle for P4. You've got Linus, who's super close to Lanzetti again, so
yeah,
there's battles everywhere.
Might be the next battle, actually. Got a couple on all at the same time. And Jan Hessman, Philip Vaverka, and Marcel Jonathan all choosing to pit this lap as well. 38 minutes to go, so as we say, those pit stops are a little bit on the early side, but if you are in traffic, sometimes that can help a bit. Usually the overcut is the strongest strategy, but the undercut can sometimes work as well.
I would think when it's raining, you've always got to aim for it to stop rain.
For sure, you know, because
wait until it stops. Because if you wait to the end and it doesn't stop, you don't have to worry about changing tires or anything. But if you pit and then it dries up,
then you've got to pit again. And it's so unbelievably costly because you're stationary for 30 seconds. A little
bit of a mistake there for Linus.
Yeah, I think he was expecting Lorenzetti to break a little bit later than he did, so Linus got a little bit more time to catch up here at the moment.
Ivanov is 0.1 behind Reisenhauer.
Oh, here we go.
This is going to be spicy. Let's switch over to that for now. Oh, look at that rear view wing. That Mercedes looking very dangerous there in the background.
Ivanov seems to really like these conditions. Weisenhouse been keeping the same sort of pace though for the last 5 laps.
Yeah.
He's not falling away from Jennings or anything like that.
No, that's a very good point. So he's keeping it steady, but yeah, I think this kind of thing suits Ivanov better. He's always one of those guys that's a racer, where he is so much better in race conditions than in qualifying. He's not a bad qualifier, but he just has that little bit extra whenever it comes to the race. And I think that's what we're seeing coming through right now, that he's just consistently putting in the lap times, keeping the pressure on Marvin, and just staying there the whole time. And,
I think it's also probably the difference in the cars as well. Obviously, the Ferrari being
Yeah.
mid-engine, or he's overtaking a lap car.
yeah,
Yeah,
I was
and
about to say, why is our
Yeah.
leader near another car? Yeah. Thankfully,
mean-
yep. McLaren getting out of the way.
And taken to the grass. But he's gained about a second on Pranzo, so Pranzo hasn't really been able to go at Philip yet. But just have to wait to see what he can do. He's still got the fastest lap, so
Yeah, and it may very well have disturbed that rhythm by doing the overtake, so we've got to probably give him a lap to kind of get back into that rhythm.
this is when it.
We've still got
last
35
time.
minutes. Here we go. And
Great.
Linus, beautiful move, isn't it? We got that almost fully done before the turning point, which was lovely. And flows
Yeah, I
on
think
through
they
the
made-
inner loop and up to
I
P8.
think they made contact there last time, which is why Linus went off. So
Yeah, whereas it looks like that one, yeah, I don't have any contact recorded there, so it does
Okay.
look like everything was nice and clean there. Contact always a little bit inevitable for GT3 racing, isn't it? A little bit of rubbing
Yeah.
racing. You know,
Yeah,
it's
very
always part of it, but at the same time, you always like a nice clean overtake as well.
So let's see if Linus can start pushing on that 14-second gap for P7.
That is going to be the ultimate question, isn't it? Up 7 positions so far.
Where's Linus in the championship?
Ooh, Marcel Jonathan, I think probably sped into the pit lane because he's just cleared a drive through, and it wasn't that long ago since he was in the pits. So unfortunately, Marcel down to P20, 1.4 seconds behind Viverka. Jan really trying to put the squeeze here on Reisenhauer, filling his mirrors, just saying, hey, I'm here, look at me, look how much I can use the curbs. Those front engine cars absolutely love curbs, whereas the mid engines just absolutely detest them.
I suppose having a front engine car might be quite good in these conditions around the circuit.
For sure.
So,
Especially through that inner loop, as you saw, just Jan has got so much more confidence to just almost straight line the inner loop as much as he can, and he used that to get right up into Reisenhauer's mirrors as much as he can. So putting the pressure on, but yeah, it's going to take a lot to crack Marvin.
yeah. I don't think it'll scare him off the road or anything.
No, for sure. Marvin Reisenhauer is long enough in the tooth that it's going to take a lot to scare him off track.
Yeah.
Obviously the pressure is going to affect him, I would say. But he's not going to be going missing braking zones just because there's a car behind him. So that, I think, is going to be an awesome battle all race long. We've got 32 minutes left of it. Almost to the halfway point here. Mr. Scoots, I think, having troubles. Let's see if we can go on board with him. He seems okay now. Did have a white flag for a moment, but looks like he's back on track. 2.3 behind Joel Carnley.
Yeah, I don't think he made a mistake. He must have just made a mistake, gone off a little bit. So I don't think
Yeah,
he lost any
yep.
positions.
Yep, the white flag can always be a little bit sensitive, so it may very well have been just a slight off track for Mr. Scoot, which I think it was, because that previous lap wasn't valid. But he is able to continue.
So Linus hasn't been able to really make an indent into P7, which is meditative. So we'll just have to. They're both doing very similar times. They're like a tenth win of each other. So it looks like Linus, as long as he doesn't make any mistakes, looks like he's going to keep a top 8 position, which is good for his championship.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? You know, would he have liked to be higher? Yeah, probably, but I think he'd be reasonably happy with that as well. Oh, Jan, coming steaming in there, up behind Marvin Reisenauer. I don't know if that was Reisenauer overslowed or if Jan just decided to just not brake. You know, but that was interesting.
Jan does look like he has a lot of pace, so he is definitely stuck up behind Marvin. So
whoa!
What?
Whew! That was spicy.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to just absolutely throw that round the outside, but I think he's probably trying to just fill Crossland's mirrors. It did seem like that was just going to be a careless send, but I think he's a little bit smarter than that, Paceto, so thankfully he didn't just yeet it up the inside as Crossland does pit then, so that is going to allow Paceto through. Oh, little touch of the wall. I think Paceto might overcut Crossland here. He looks like he's got that little bit more pace, so yeah.
I think Crossland struggled since that mistake early on. I think he struggled just to get back into the flow of things.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe that's part of boxing. Well, it is halfway point, I suppose, now as well. You know, the pit stop can be a little bit of time to kind of reset, put on some new tires, and try to go again for your second stint.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what it is. As I say, it's a good time to pit halfway through. Ivanov is caught back up to Marvin and is attacking him again. This battle's going to go to the pits. It's going to be about which one pits first for these two, isn't it?
It is, yeah. And I guess the question is, if you're Marvin and if you're Jan, what do you decide to do? You know, do you box the same? Do you box opposite? Or hold on to if the weather changes? The driver should be able to see now what the prediction for the rest of the race is going to be. So I would suspect that if right now, as Levi Jennings boxes, I suspect it probably then is saying that it's going to win the rest of the race. Because Levi Jennings is experienced enough that if there was going to be a weather change, Levi's hanging on to the end. You know, so I think this is going to be we're going to have a glut of pit stops here now. As Jennings pits, Wilson pits as.
Has your mic changed?
No. I am a very silly boy, and I keep forgetting that I'm using a stand mic instead of my headset mic, so I stood up for a bit of a stretch, and I need to remember that. No, I've got a stream mic.
Yeah, we've reached that age, man. We have to stand up.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think I've quite reached it yet, but I'm getting there.
Oh, it won't be long, my son. It won't be long.
Yeah, I know. I think it is going to be. If you're Ivanov, you do the opposite, don't you?
Yeah.
If Marvin boxes, you stay out, maybe for a couple of laps. Hope that he gets a little bit of traffic. And see if you can just carry on, because he definitely looks like he's got more pace than Marvin. Not a lot more pace, but it does look
enough.
Like Marvin is.
Yeah.
Yeah, enough faster than an overlap. Or you risk it and do an underlap. An undercut.
An undercut, yeah.
And see if you can use that pace as well on the new tyres for that first lap. Because it's not like you really have to worry about warm up with wet tyres. It's not the same as if it was cold and dry tyres.
Yep.
So
Yep. Very true, and that is one of the reasons why usually the undercut isn't strong, because you need that time for the tires to get up to temperature. But yeah, in the wet, that's not really going to apply. But looks like the guys are not going to pit this lap, so they're at least going to go for another lap. Our leader doesn't pit, right? Pranzo doesn't pit. Medvedev, I think, he's going to be coming around in a moment as well. Medvedev in.
it's in the pits,
So,
yeah.
further down the grid, they are pitting at least. As the leaders being past some traffic.
Yeah, the gap out front stretched. They're still both in the 49s, but Philip is in the mid 49s, whereas Pranzo's in the late 49s, and it's
Yeah.
just extended to 10 seconds. So he is fully in control out there now.
He is indeed, and I think that's where Ferlinski really shines, because he just has that consistency, and he's just going to keep pumping those lap times in, and he's just got no pressure, so he can relax a little. Oh, Jan really showing, hey, I want to try and send it here.
Marvin's not falling for any of it, though, is he?
No, he's
only-
not. Yeah,
He's only to defend once into the inner loop, and that was pretty much it.
yeah. He knows that Mercedes isn't really going to be able to throw it down the inside at any point. So I think Marvin ideally would like it if Jan boxed on the same lap as him.
Yeah, that'd obviously be, I think, a misstep from Ivanov.
I agree. I think if he
has
boxes
to
the
wait.
same lap, yeah. If he sees that Marvin's going to box at some point, then yeah, he's got to do something different.
But
But they
kind of,
don't pick this lap.
no,
Pranzo
kind
in
of where
though.
that. Oh, Pranzo is in
Yeah.
good spot.
Ooh, Jan might be alongside though. He is.
Whoa.
Down the inside! He has thrown it down the inside. Oh, but he's gone deep! Marvin!
Contact!
Switchback of dreams! Oh my days, we gotta watch that from Helicam. 30 seconds back. So, what happened here?
I think he just missed the apex. He just missed the
He
apex.
did!
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
had to
yeah.
come
I think Jan was just... he was closer to the apex and he just absolutely nailed it on the throttle. Got a great launch. Down into turn 1. But he's all on the muck on the inside. And Reisenhauer, not Rivenhauer. Reisenhauer gets a great switchback. So, Jan did all the hard work and then just brake too late. Now he's back.
Surprised Marvin didn't go defensive after that, because they've
Yeah.
been fighting so hard. Surprised he didn't defend a little bit more for that, but I suppose it doesn't matter now. It's a little bit of contact in the end, but, you know.
Yeah, I think that definitely comes under that little bit of Robbins racing, doesn't it?
Ivanov was going wide, so...
I think he's just really taken up the air that was left there by Ivanov going wide rather than actually pushing him wide. So, yeah.
If I'm right in saying this is obviously the Passetto and Crossland fight. Crossland pitted first, didn't he?
I think you're right. Yes,
And obviously Alex has done the overcut.
he has. That's right. We did say that that was going to be a risk. So Alex has overcutted him then. And Alex then up 10 positions so far. Still a little bit to work out. Ivanov in. So
Yep.
he has then decided he's gonna try the undercut after doing all of that hard work to get ahead of Reisenhauer to lose it all in turn 1 as Nick gets out of the way of this battle. Interesting though that Alex undercut Crossland, but Crossland really hanging in there, might actually be able to fight back. So this isn't over yet.
I mean, Lorenzetti lost both positions as well, because he was still in front of them at pit. But he's lost quite a lot of time as well, because he's behind Joel as well.
That's a good point. Where did the traffic cost him then?
He's doing the same pace as Passetto and Crossland in front of him. So Pranzo the fastest lap again, I think. Was that Pranzo the fastest lap again?
It is a well, fastest lap of this section of the race, so 149.967. The fastest overall, if I remember right, was a 49.3, so they're a little bit off pace right now. I wonder is the conditions getting a little worse out there? Because lap times have been increasing this past while. Flag there for Verdinsky, but I think that was just for pitting. Because our leader does now pit. Crossland is going to have a go on Alex. Mercedes versus Mercedes power. He's going to have an alongside. Oh, but he just can't get on the throttle early enough, and Passetto holds on to it for now. Scarlett Rihanna getting involved. Is that... that's got to be Crossland, I assume. Where is Kazuba? Kazuba has a race ban this week for getting too many penalty marks in the previous races. So, yeah, I think Scarlett just in traffic at the moment. Let's see. Other interesting things do we have going on? So, Ferninsky's still in the pits. He is leaving now. Reasonable pit stop then from our race leader. In fact, his pit stop is second quicker than René Pranzo. So he should extend that lead a little bit. And pit stop's not really affecting our top three for now.
No.
Those guys all just...
Yeah, he had a very comfortable gap, didn't he, Felinski?
He did.
So... And I think Pranzo and Jennings' fight had kind of had a couple of seconds in it as well. Obviously not worked for Levy.
So that will have helped him out a little bit too. So, yeah, I don't think...
Oh, he goes move.
Oh, no! Ah, Crossland tried a move there down the inside. We've got to see that from Helicam. I don't know. Is that
just so close to being absolutely awesome?
Yeah, that would have been lovely. I can't help the feeling, though, that it might have been better to hold on and overtake on the pit straight rather than that little section. Was that a little bit of impatience creeping in? But
I don't know. I think it was kind of one of those ones you either go for it and you pay the price for it, or don't, and you just you're going to sit there the whole time. So disappointing for Crossland, but I'm sure he'll be able to make some pace back up.
I think so. Now, why is Jan showing up as having not served his pit stop? Because I'm pretty sure he has, hasn't he?
Yeah, Ivanov has.
Yeah, Ivanov has just been overtaken by Stanley Wilson. So, the undercut not working. Actually, Jan losing position, and I think this is probably going to cost him position as well to Reisenhauer, because this will slow him up. So
yeah, Reisenhauer mid-50s.
Yeah, Reisenhauer's overcut then is probably going to help him out. Yeah, Nezik. Yeah, I think that would probably was a little bit of a day late and $1 short. Don't use camber on Mercedes. That's interesting.
They're so fast through that inner loop. That's so cool.
Oh, it is. They're just able to carry such a straighter line, aren't they? You know. It's awesome to see how well they flow through there. Joel Carling, interestingly, as well, showing us having not served a pit stop, but most certainly has. The only people that haven't served their pit stop is Marvin Reisenhauer and Linus Spukowskis.
I don't think Wilson has, does he?
Wilson has at least stopped, and it is showing up as having served a pit stop. So
He might have done an early one.
I think he has. I think that's why he's been kind of, you know, out of our loop for a while, because he hasn't really shown up as being in any battles. I think he probably did pit early, and now it's coming to fruition because he's just been pumping in the lap times, you know, while out in free air, and now he's making moves. Hello.
Yeah, that's on a lapped car in front.
10-second gap, yep. So Stanley might very well be able to get, well, I mean, he'll probably gain another 2 positions with Reisenhauer and Linus, so yeah, Stanley may very well be on to a great result here. How many positions is he up right now? He started P5. Looks like he might be able to get himself a P4 here today, so that would be really good strategy if that is how that worked. Mav,
I think Wilson must have been P7 or something like that, or P6 behind Reisenhauer and Ivanov, because they were fighting for P4, weren't they?
Boxed, yeah, he must have done, and yeah, he's just used that that clean air. So, Mav, any good caffeinated drink suggestion for LMU? I think you should use our sponsor, Rogue Energy, because remember, you get 10% at discount if you use our code. Yeah, Val Thunder. While you're there, thank you for joining us. Could you let us know how come you're not racing today? We're just not able to make it today. But yeah, Grayson not racing, so that is probably going to affect the championship fight. In fact, I wonder actually. And maybe Ryan, I could make you do some math.
Yeah.
Is Val Thunder going to hold on to the lead of the championship, or is someone else going to take over as Linus boxes then?
So Val Thunder's on 100 points at the moment, but he obviously has his P5 from race 1, which was the Norse Life.
Yeah.
As a dropped round.
He'll get that back then.
Yeah, he'll get that back. So 5 point P5 is. One sec, let me get my mouse. P5 is 30 points. So he'll be on 130. Obviously with the drop round from today, and then obviously Krestrick isn't racing, but he didn't race in the Norse Life, so that's his drop round. And Marvin is 25 points at the moment behind Val Thunder. So I think he'd still hold it. It depends how many points Marvin can get. Because if Marvin gets, well, P6 is 27 points, so he might lose out to Marvin today. But it'll only be Marvin. I don't think he can be caught by anybody else yet, unless Ivanov wins. If
Ivanov wins, yes. If Ivanov wins out of nowhere, then yes. Val Thunder. I am at Amsterdam on vacation. Enjoy, Val Thunder. I hope that goes well. As we see, Marvin Reisenhauer boxing from the lead of this race. And saying Gresick not racing is surprising. Yes, indeed. Because it was looking like Gresick was going to be able to challenge for the title again this season. He had a good couple rounds that he did compete in. But missing this one is
he's
going to hurt on the old points.
Gresick missed the first round, but he got a P3 and a P2 in the next 2. So he's only 15 points behind Val Thunder today, but obviously with Val Thunder's drop round becoming round 4, he'll be another 30 points back from it. So Val Thunder should have a healthy lead going into the next race.
Should indeed. And Val Thunder, welcome back to Ferdinsky as well. Exactly. I am looking forward to seeing you battle Mr. Ferdinsky, because that would be absolutely wonderful to see. I think we would have an epic season seeing that. Nick is going to call it a day. Yeah, unfortunate, Nick. Thank you for popping in with us. Unfortunate that you're not able to see out the last of the 12 minutes, but I know that you do your best, my friend. First seat time for 2 weeks. It is always tough, isn't it? Still tightening screws during the briefing. Yeah, it's a little late to be doing some last minute rig changes. But no, I know you do your best out there, my friend, and I think you had some great battles. I hope you enjoyed the track time you did get today. And of course, stay and watch the rest of the race as well, because we've got plenty of battles still to go. Philip Ververka coming under pressure from Marcel Jonathan, who is recovering. Marcel having served a drive-through earlier in the race. And now Jonathan has caught Ververka.
We've got a bit of field spread, haven't we? Obviously, Marvin's come out behind Ivanov and Wilson by about 5 seconds, almost 6 seconds. So it's going to be very difficult for him to get back up to that. But we'll just have to see what happens there. Obviously, taking less fuel. Maybe he didn't change. Maybe there's newer tyres. So
yeah, it does look like Jan didn't change tyres. Marvin did. Linus didn't change. Joel Carnelling hasn't changed. So a couple of drivers not taking any tyres, which will naturally gain them 5 seconds. You know, but now Marvin Reisenhauer is going to have nice, beautiful new tyres to push for the last 10 minutes, but only 10 minutes. He'd need to be half a second a lap quicker, and that's going to be a push.
He's just closed in by over a second already.
Ooh, yeah, well maybe this here could end up a little bit spicy then. So
he was 5.8 behind. He's now 4.4.
Wow.
4.1.
We are in for a bit of a treat. Ooh, Marcel Jonathan getting a little bit of snap of oversteer. But yeah, you were mentioning there about a little bit of field spread. Yeah, it's really interesting, isn't it? Where in the first stint, we saw the entire field was really closely grouped. But in and around all of the pit stops, the field is just spread out a lot. It just goes to show that sometimes the strategy comes into things an awful lot of the time, and figuring out when to pit and what to do in your pit stop is absolutely crucial. Sandy says, messed up serving the drive-through because of being a blue flag. Reminder, I'm still a beginner. Yeah, no, of course. It happens to all of us. Just as long as you make sure you do serve that drive-through, because otherwise it will just disqualify. So please do bear that in mind. But yep, I think we've all messed up a drive-through at some point in our racing career, haven't we, Ryan?
I actually haven't.
Have you not? Oh well.
No. Well, 'cause I played the Formula 1 games, so it was impossible to mess it up.
Oh yeah, you can't. Yeah,
and I haven't got one on LMU just yet.
Just you wait, son. Just you wait.
There's always time, isn't there?
Yeah, there's always time. Sound gone again. I don't know what it is exactly. Yeah, I think you can probably hear me, but not you. Try now.
Can you
hear
me?
That should be. Oh, apologies, everyone. I'm not quite sure what the issues are with the sound today. We'll try and get that fixed for you all. As we see John Hespen and Lorenz Eddy going side by side. Woo! That was a little bit spicy.
They've been fighting for about 2 laps now as well.
They have, yeah. And get it done, he does. We've got to go back 30 seconds for that because we missed an awful lot of that. Ooh, actually, Jan had it done and was fighting Alex ahead. Lorenz Eddy tried to come back, but what a move. Jeez. That is some great racing.
Marvin is 1 second away from Ivanov.
Oh, this is gonna be what? What? How has he done that?
He is. I was just as we were going through the technical thing, I was like, he is catching. He's 2.5 seconds. That's all I've been looking at.
Wow.
Now, can he pass him? Because Ivanov couldn't pass him when Ivanov was seemed like he was a little bit faster. So we'll have to
Yeah,
watch
true.
what
But
Marvin's got. He's already going defensive.
I think that tire delta is gonna be enough to be able to give him the advantage. Now the thing is that like over here, well, yeah, I think the tire delta is going to be enough here. I think probably what was best is to change tires today.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes in wet weather you can get away with not changing tires, but I think today was a tire changer because look at that delta. He's just so much quicker. He's got so much more confidence. He's going to go around the outside. He's going to try. He's going to go around the outside. He's not done him around the outside. That's such a move if he's done that. He has.
What a move!
Oh, but Jan's got the inside. He's just got so much more traction though. Look at how much that Ferrari just launches off the corner.
New tyres, mid-engine Ferrari.
That's
might
the
be
thing, isn't it?
better right now.
Yep.
It seemed like the Mercedes had the upper hand earlier when they had an equal footing, but
Yeah,
now it's just like it's a matter of time.
I think you're right. How much time left?
He's
5
gonna be-
minutes remaining in this race. Oh, look at
gonna-
this. Yeah, look at the run. Look at the run. Is he going to go around the outside at turn 1? He's going to try it. Jan's braking early on the inside.
Oh,
what a move!
what a move!
Does he have the run out of the corner? Jan's got a little bit along the inside. He's going to side slip him. But, oh, he's got him done.
It's a move.
What a move!
That was amazing. I think what he was actually trying to do was go up to do the up and under like he did before.
Yeah, I think you're right. But
Ivanov brake perfect, and
Yep.
it was a move. But now, question is, can he catch Wilson? Oh, he's only got 4 minutes, 6 seconds. That might be too much to ask.
yeah, even with the tire delta, and I think Stanley did change tires as well, so it's unlikely. I think really Jan's probably just going to be stuck here in P6 because everyone else has changed tires. So yeah, I don't think there's going to be a advantage there.
I think
Mr.
that'll be-
Scoot earlier did say whoops. I would love to know what that whoops was for. Oh, it was a drive-through. Yeah, so car number 69 did get a drive-through. I'm going to assume that probably was track limits. I'm not sure. Let's take a look. Come on, Marvin, get him. He did. Through goes Ivanov. It was the other way around.
Yeah, it was a round goes Weisenhower.
It was a round goes Weisenhower. Yeah, exactly. Beautiful, beautiful move. I think he's going to have to be very proud of that. Lorenzetti is going to try and have another go at Alex Pacetto. This is the battle for P10. He's going to try around the outside as well. This is interesting. Oh, that's on the grass! Oh! Oh! The Mercedes are nearly sideways.
This has been such a strange race because it seemed like Lorenzetti didn't have the pace at the start. He was the cork in the bottle, and now it seems like he's got
Yeah, he's pushing
more
forward.
pace than Alex. Yeah.
Funny.
Strange.
How the turns have tabled,
Yeah.
as they say. And less than 3 minutes to go now, so we are going to be coming down into the final 2 laps. Depends whereabouts our leader is. He's in the 3rd sector now, so it's likely we're probably going to get 2 laps
Yeah.
after this. Lorenzetti has not got an awful lot of time left now if he does want to get up into that P10.
Weisenhower's 4 seconds behind.
Oh my days. Is Weisenhower going to catch Wilson?
There's no way he can, right?
No way.
There's no way he
There's
can.
no
right?
way. But
the amount he killed
Could-
last lap.
He
He
could,
might do. And he's Stanley Wilson is down 1 second on his best delta. Marvin is up 0.1 of a second on his best delta. Marvin might very well be able to absolutely launch this up into P4.
He'll be down from where he started, but it does look that Pranzo and Jennings did just have a little bit more pace in that start, and obviously
I think so.
with Wilson getting that undercut, it's which it obviously is what it was. Just good strategy from Wilson to get P4.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. So, it's going to be interesting. We're going to keep an eye on the deltas. And, oh my days, 51.3 from Stanley. 49.1 from Reisenhauer. That's 2.2 seconds quicker than Stanley was. Reisenhauer might genuinely catch Stanley Wilson before the end of this race.
That was a mistake from Hessman there,
Ooh, yeah.
in front of Alex Bassetto and Lorenzetti.
Right.
It seems like that Porsche is just having a little bit of trouble on those exits, because you had the crash with Nick, and then obviously Hessman's seems like he's had 2 or 3 good wobbles on the rear end on that car.
Yeah,
Which,
that's a
I mean,
good point.
It is the Porsche, so it makes it a little bit of sense.
It is going to be very tricky, isn't it? One of the very few actual rear-engined cars on the grid.
Yeah, the McLaren's mid-engined as well. I know they say it's rear-ended, it's not. It's
Oh,
mid.
yeah, it is technically mid-engined. Yeah, of course, mid-engine makes it sound like the engine is sitting in the passenger seat. But no, it just means it's between the axles.
Yeah.
So, we are now on final lap of this race. So, Ferdinsky is now going to bring it home. He is going up towards the inner loop for now. 14.6 second gap to Rene Pranzo in P2. So plenty of space. These guys are going to have an absolute ding-dong battle all the way to the end. Reisenhauer, oh my days, has just caught under 2 seconds. And there's a 2 second gap. Reisenhauer might be on Stanley's bumper by the end of this race.
Can we extend it by a lap? We have race control.
Yes, we can. Yeah, how do you do that? Oh, check P1. Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
everyone wants to check P1. I'm checking P1. Okay, everyone. There you go. There is Mr. P1. We will come back to him in just a moment, because we do need to see what this looks like from Reisenhauer's perspective. And he might catch even quicker, because if that's Stanley...
Yes, no, it seems like Stanley's in the front of it.
Got through, okay.
No, he's 1.1.
Oh my days, this might all come down. It's going to come down to traffic. Oh my days, Marvin might have he has actually caught Wilson here. The traffic could have made that difference.
Yeah. I think it did. Oh, you got to send it, right?
Yeah, I mean, you've
Can
got
you
to.
hear us? Because yeah.
You know, he's got a 9 second gap behind, worst case. You know, and Ferdinsky does win the race. Unfortunately, we've got to watch this battle right to the end, because this is going to go... what do you mean, unfortunately? This is some great racing. He has launched it! He's launched it! Give me helicam, please! He's got the nose in there, but it's not quite enough!
Last corner. It's going to be last corner.
He's got to send it last corner, doesn't he? Because he's not going to have enough slipstream to be able to make it. Oh, this could be a photo finish!
Oh, they both hit the
No,
wall!
he's hit the wall! It's not going to be enough! Oh, Stanley Wilson crosses the line in P4. Marvin Reisenhauer, P5. Oh, yeah, that was interesting. Reisenhauer in P5. Alexander Medvedev is going to come home P7. Linus did a great job then to pull it all the way up to P8.
And into the wall.
And then into the wall. So a little bit of a mistake there, but he's got plenty of gap behind. So he should still be able to hold on to that. Other notable performances, Mr. Scoot getting himself all the way up to P12, so good race there. Joel Carnling up to 13, which is good stuff. Scar
Yeah,
Rihanna, 14.
Mr. Ski was obviously involved in that incident with Scarlett Rihanna, wasn't he?
Yeah,
So,
and did have to serve a drive-through as well, so could have been better there, I think, for Mr. Scoot today. But doing a recovery drive, I think he's got to take those points, as best as he can. Whew. Well, I think we can safely say that we went motor racing. So let's move Mr. Scoot up here. Mr. Scoot, would you like an interview?
Hold on. Let's see. There we go. Sorry, my mic was not in a position, but
How you doing? Would you like an interview?
I absolutely would. A pretty good race.
So, a tricky start to the race because you were starting from the back of the grid. So it was always going to be about, trying to make your way through the field as quickly as possible, which, we saw you were making some really good headway there. Then drive through in the middle of the race. If you could explain what happened there, would be great. But in general, how do you feel about today?
Feel great. I missed MX5 yesterday, so I wanted to get some racing in. Starting from the back is always fun because then you get to overtake everyone. So
Yep.
I really enjoy doing that. So overall, really good race.
Excellent, excellent. What happened with the drive-through? Was that for pits or was that track limits?
So second to last corner, the one just before the main straight, has extremely strict track limits.
Yeah.
Uh, I think I got I think I got three of my four track limits on that one corner. Just because even if you let off after you go wide, you still get a track limits for it. So I knew that, and I just kept pushing on that corner, and look what happened.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it didn't end up actually affecting me. So that was great. I got past Carling again. So
That is good. Any other questions, Ryan?
yeah, you had that bit of contact with the BMW, I believe. Is there anything you want to say about that? Was it just one of those
was that
incidents?
the one in the very beginning, going into
Yeah,
the boot? Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I don't know what they were thinking entirely, but I mean I was more than willing to go side by side with them. Just we went side by side through the first corner, and then they forgot I was there and bumped me off the second corner, but didn't affect me too much, you know. Um, the one thing I am interested about is when I think Reisenhower and someone else passed me because I had a blue flag after pitting. I was actually able to keep pace with them, and I got to watch that like really good battle between them. So
That was a
I'm happy
spicy
with my
battle, wasn't
pace.
it? Excellent.
Yeah, it was very good.
Superb. All right. Thank you very much for joining us here today, then. Moving on to Mr. Lorenzetti. You
Hello.
had quite some battles there today as well. Talk us through how your race went.
I hope you got them on tape because I have really nice battles.
We
with,
definitely got some on tape. I can
Oh,
assure
yeah.
you of that.
Some airy moments for me, but yeah, great race. I think did my best. I messed it up a bit in the pit during the pit stop. I lost 3-4 seconds, and so I lose some position. But yeah, pretty eventful race. I had a car that it's great in the corners, but I have to load a bit with the aero to be safe with the rear. So I was a little bit penalized on the straight. But yeah, I got really fun with Hannesman, I think, with the Porsche, and with Linus, I think, and also with Alex. We did great. We had great moments in the slow part of the track and also at the chicane breaking point. So nice race. I'm quite satisfied.
Superb. Yeah. Any other questions, Ryan?
No,
Anyone
I mean
else?
he had a great race, didn't he? He had fights
Yeah.
in pretty much all parts of the race. Yeah, must have been. It was really enjoyable to watch. So it must have been amazing to drive.
For sure. Looking forward to the rest of the season then. Let's take a look at what is coming up next. Next is going to be Snetterton. So a British track for the next round. How do you feel about Snetterton as a track? Looking forward to it?
Me? No,
Yeah.
it's not one of my favorite, to be honest. uh, and when it comes to British tracks, I have other favorite of mine like Brands Hatch, Alton Park, and Silverstone. But no, I think I will have to do some extra practice for that one, at least to try to reach the top 10.
Yes, yeah, no problem, no problem. Well, we wish you
And,
good luck.
and I hope no rain because it
Yes.
would be the third rain.
Although,
I think we've been blessed today to not have red flags
yeah,
because the
true.
condition was quite tricky. So
True. Uh, but no, I think everyone did very well there today.
yeah, I didn't
But
see big crashes,
yeah,
to be honest.
no, exactly. So everyone very, very well behaved, which was great to see. So thank you very much, and
Thank to you.
good luck for Snetterton. I hope it does go
Yep.
well. Then moving on to Linus. Another tricky one there as well today. So you were starting towards the back. So again,
Yeah,
today
I
was
had Qualiban.
yeah. So today was always going to be about trying to do a bit of damage limitation and trying to gain as many positions as possible. And we saw you have some great fights out there as well. And up to where did you get to in the end?
P8.
Actually, is a very good
I
point.
think P8 or P7.
Yeah, P8.
Yeah, P8.
Yeah, P8.
So a good result there today. Are you happy with that?
This is the best result this season for me. actually.
Excellent. So maybe more quali bands in the future. What do you think?
Yeah, probably I need to. No, I basically, it was fortunate for me, and at the same time, a little bit unfortunate that it was rainy day. A lot of people made in front of me a lot of mistakes. I could capitalize on them. I basically overtook out of the mistake.
So do you
So
think
every
that
single overtake was basically made easier by the
Okay.
opponent.
do you feel that your performance in wet weather is usually better than other drivers, and that really helped you gain all those positions today? Or it was just those mistakes that brought them closer.
I think it is usually better in the rain, but not in this track. I don't really like Watkins Glen personally. I never had a really good races in here, but this one was decent. I think I haven't been overtaken once, but I only
Excellent.
overtook people.
Excellent. All
And
right.
at the end, I think I almost got a P7 because Medvedev got a drive-through penalty, and I got distracted by that
Oh
and
no.
hit a wall in the last wall.
Yeah,
in
we
this
saw.
last lap.
We saw that.
Yeah,
We saw
we did
that.
catch that in 4K. I specifically turned the stream to 4K so that it caught you doing that. So,
Yeah, and
but
at the end, it was 2 seconds, like the difference, and I think I
oh
lost
no.
that amount of time.
Yeah. Oh, that is unfortunate. But a P8, very good result. I think definitely. I think you deserve the result today. Ryan, anything else?
Nah, nothing for Linus. You've answered everything. It's all good.
Superb. All right then. So with that all done, let me see. Did anyone else join? Doesn't look like anyone else joined the paddock there. Let me see. Did anyone else? So yeah. That is that was an interesting race. That was another one that I think just had it absolutely everything. Great racing, brilliant start. Such a great start from everyone. Which was good to see. Great racing all up and down the pack. Looking forward to Snetterton. That is going to be a tricky one. It's usually one of those circuits that
a lot of drivers feel is a bit of their bogey track. So it's going to be interesting to see who can come out on top. It's a very, very technical track. So that is going to be interesting. Hopefully, we get all of our usual protagonists back as well. Yeah, any final thoughts, Ryan, before we close up?
It'll definitely be raining in Snetterton.
Probably.
You know it will be.
Yeah.
It's British. It will be raining.
Yeah, we all know what the English are like.
Yeah, exactly. No, it was a good race. It was actually clean as well, which was actually a bit of a surprise. So we'll take that, and hopefully Snetterton's a repeat of today.
Hopefully so. So yeah, thank you very much for joining us, everyone, today. I hope you really enjoyed all of the racing. And don't forget, we're bringing even more to you later today. You'll be able to see myself and Ryan heading the track in LMU. It is Sebring today. And Amir and Yuho will be bringing that later today. So please do join us for that. We do hope to see you there. And if we don't, we'll hope to see you next week. Thank you very much for joining us for round 4 of the season. See you next time. Bye.